DJ does it all. Originally from North Carolina, born in North Carolina, raised in Dallas, Texas. Pleasant Grove to be exact.
Tanaya, or otherwise known as DJ Lucky T. Born in Jackson, Tennessee, but raised in Duncanville.
I'm DJ Fishr Pryce. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
I'm DJ MRI. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and I've been in Dallas for 6 years in August.
Richy Smart. My real name is Richard Smart. So, DJ name was not that hard to come up with. I'm from Wichita, Kansas. Biggest city in the state of Kansas, but nobody really knows. Everyone says Kansas City. You'd be wrong. So I've been out here since 2011.
DJ Sneak from Suffolk, Virginia, which is the 757 area close to Virginia Beach.
DJ Nhu B. I'm from Virginia. Shout out to the DMV. I've been in Dallas for 11 years, but I am always a 2 up, 2 down girly.
Let's see.
I think it just means like, because I don't think I just have like one word.
For me, I remember actually going to house parties.
When I hear R&B Basement Party, I think of house party, but also like Saturdays cleaning with your parents combined, but your parents are not there. So like, maybe they are, if they're cool, I don't know. But like that put together, a house party with friends and like R&B on Saturday meshed together.
A dope night where people just go to groove and have a good time. People aren't worried about how they look, who's the coolest person there. It's just a place where people enjoy great music.
Just a place to be you. Let out your feelings, especially like as a DJ. It's just a place for you to be able to fully express you.
Where R&B lovers could really, get together and enjoy all types of R&B music.
It means fun. It means community.
The phrase R&B Basement Party means free. Free. Like free space. Like, where you feel free.
Oh, like when people literally go to have fun. It's a function. It's a link up, whatever people use in today's terms. But that to me was the quintessential what R&B Basement Party meant to me.
My first experience DJing at R&B Basement Party was amazing. It was crazy because it was like one of my first gigs after getting out of the hospital, and I was truly looking forward to it. And it was an amazing night. I had prepared for a while, and I think the set I had like really connected with the people.
For the first time, it was very different. And it just felt very basement because it just felt real.
So the first one that I ever did, that was different because I don't even know if I had been to one before I actually DJ'd. So I was just, experimenting, which I think I do every single time now. But it was fun. It definitely gave basement vibes, even though we're not in a basement. But I knew that I can play all different types of R&B music and not just like Black soulful R&B music. So I really loved it.
My first time playing was in February 2023, Spadis. It was myself and Natural High. Only one of the CDJs is working. So in real time, I had to be like, okay, we got to go with it. That was my main objective at that point, was just make sure it flows. And I did it. It was great. People enjoyed it. That was my first experience.
I was nervous. I had sweaty hands.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
It was definitely a different time in my life where a lot of things were going wrong. And the second I got the notification that I was invited to the R&B Basement Party, I was ecstatic. It was just that glimmer of hope. And it's like very bittersweet because, my grandma was sick, my mom was sick, and I was pouring into others. And this is the first time I was pouring into myself. So preparing for it, I was super excited. Being able to create a story with the songs that I selected for the very first one was very representative of who I am.
My first time there, like I said, I was able to just be myself and play the R&B that I feel like only I listened to, but it was such a cool experience because like other people knew it too. And they also were the Spadis, was the first person to take a chance on me. I think that was one of my first like real like DJ bookings in Dallas. So yeah, it was amazing.
I was nervous as hell. I had been to the R&B basement party before. It felt like a place where people really appreciated and curated an R&B set that like meant something to them. I remember the first time I went, it was Tree, Spadis, and Does It All. And when Does It All went up there, I was like, who is that? He's playing a song that I know. And I feel like I've never heard anybody play that song before. It was like a Van Jess song, I still remember. But it made me feel like, oh, wow, like people know the R&B music that I listen to at home and they're playing it here. I was so nervous that day. However, it was amazing. I got to do it with Lucky T, and that's my girl. And that was a really big moment for both of us. And we've done so much since then. But yeah, it was amazing.
My favorite thing about DJing is I always just make it a point to somewhere in my set, I'm able to play like nostalgic music. Everybody in the crowd can relate to. Like there's times where I'm able to play stuff that like you haven't heard of in a minute. And I think that's just one thing I love about DJing. It's kind of one of those things where people don't understand as a DJ, you're so much in control of like not only the tempo of the night, but also like the mood of the night. And I just really feel like that's a really cool experience to be able to do as a DJ.
Being able to share my love for music with others and seeing the joy on people's faces around me.
Connecting with people, you know, at the end of the night, someone will come up to you and say, hey man, you played this one song, I had forgot about it. And that song made my night. That's one of the best highs ever. Like having people like in the palm of your hand and directing them by what you're playing.
Connecting with the people for sure, and just getting their reactions and them dancing. I don't know, that's definitely the best part for me.
My favorite thing about DJing is being creative and organic.
My favorite thing about DJing, when you like have a moment. Do y'all remember when you watched Making the Band and they had a moment and it'd be like, ah! Like when they're singing or dancing, it's like, you're making it this week. There's moments as a DJ where you're DJing and you got them and you feel it and you can kind of like, you're like hoping to build up to this moment. And then when you're there, you kind of like, and now you can actually be like, I know this song, I'm gonna sing with y'all. And it's amazing to like feel that. So I think that is what I love about DJing.
Early on as a child, I knew that I was going to be doing something musically speaking, like from the jump. I come from a musical background. My grandfather had a band. His songs would get sampled. By this time, I'm DJing like house parties, like just didn't really consider myself a DJ, but I was working towards it. And while doing that, there's a guy named DJ Shadow. Never heard of DJ Shadow? You are doing yourself a disservice. He made it a job. I had never seen anyone DJing as a career. During the 90s, there was this rapper first, DJ second. DJ Shadow, however, was just a DJ. He would play and perform with different artists, but he was his own entity. He had came from Kansas City to my grandfather's house to go digging. It was like, dang, you got this dude leaving a show, coming 3 hours to come see my grandfather, to come chop it up with him and go get records and ask about clearancing of songs and stuff. Once again, DJing for an artist is one thing, but to hold the power in your hands to be a full-fledged DJ in the early 2000s, you didn't hear a lot of it. That to me just DJing around, that to me was like, okay, I can do this for a living. So that, I guess that's the first main part that really like got me going. The second half is I am big on energy. And anytime someone is around me, my objective is I want people to be comfortable around me. I don't try to give off any type of energy other than love. And DJing is a universal language. And I learned that very early in DJing. The moment that you're with me, I want you just to have a good time, forget about the heartaches that you're going through. That was the whole antithesis of like the why for me when it comes to DJing.
Man, I got 4 kids I don't take care of because of R&B.
That's how you get the girlies. Nah, just playing.
R&B music is my life. You had soul music, and R&B music was kind of like entry point for like the new sound. And that's all I knew was gospel and R&B music.
R&B music plays a major role in my personal life because it just allows me to remember that I'm okay to feel. I'm okay to have feelings. It's okay for you to be able to express yourself. And it means a lot to me because I'm able to, with R&B, I'm able to find songs that like it's either something I'm going through in the moment or something I'm feeling.
It is very nostalgic. It's the type of music that I grew up on. And it's the music I heard in my house. I've always gravitated towards that. Like, why are you in 8th grade with Heather Hadley as your music choice on your MySpace page? I don't know, but that's what I did because I am a heartbreak girl and that's what I love. I love to sing and I love to cry while I'm singing. R&B allows me to kind of express a range of emotions, I believe.
R&B played a huge role in my life. I mean, I grew up, that's the music you cling to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up in the morning and you put on some R&B. It's my foundation, kind of.
R&B has always been a part of my life. When I was 5 or 6, my cousins would be at clubs and bars when I was, in kindergarten. And I always wanted to be part of them. As a little cousin, you're like, yeah, I want to hang out with all my big cousins. And so the way they connected to me was music. I was actually home over Thanksgiving this last year and found a bunch of mixtapes that my cousins and their DJ friends had made for me. And I put it in my old cassette player and I listened to it and I was like, holy shit, like this is where it all started for me. Them being able to influence me and through music and being able to have that connection with their baby cousin that just wanted to be a part of stuff but wasn't old enough to be a part of stuff. That has stuck with me throughout the rest of my life into adulthood now. I can't imagine a life without R&B.
I feel like they always can tell a story for like my personal love life. So that's why I like R&B music, because I can just talk through the music and tell everybody what's going on and how I feel in my love life.
Oh, that's hard. Okay. I have to really think about this.
If I could just think of a couple in this moment, Stevie Wonder, which is Stevie Wonder, The Collective, the Neptunes, so Pharrell and Chad Hugo. There's a gospel group called Commission, and let's say Eric Clapton.
I really, really, really love Gunna. Like that's, if you know, you know. But R&B wise, I'd probably say Kenyon Dixon, Lucky Day.
Man, that's hard to say. Just music all together is the influence. DJ wise, local legends like Baby G, DJ Turbo,
Jazzy Jeff as a DJ, artist, Chris Brown. They just both play a creative role in my life.
I'm gonna just say Drake because he's so relevant right now. And I feel like he sings. And that's what I love about him the most. Like when he does sing, when he decides to be on bullshit and do his own little shit, but also when he decides to cry and sing, I love that. I love that about him, actually. So I'm gonna put Drake versatility. You know what I'm saying? I like that about him. I'll give him that. Maida. I love Maida. That's my girl. I love Maida. She has to be on there. It shouldn't be surprising that I say Summer Walker because I'm a crybaby and I like to cry and she helps me cry.
So my biggest musical influences, I would definitely say Pharrell, Kanye West. I really love Missy too.
My biggest musical influence is Nas. I know that's not R&B, but just the East Coast hustle. Shout out to all my Virginia artists because I am gonna say Missy Elliott. Missy is just a pioneer in and of herself, unapologetic for who she is. And then I have to give homage to producers. Again, going back to VA, Chad and Pharrell, the Neptunes really killed it in the 2000s. We can't go through the 90s and 2000s without Chad and Pharrell.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do consider music as a spiritual thing. I don't know. It really touches the soul. So I feel like it's very healing. Not all music, but some of it, yes. Some of it nowadays is just, what are we doing? But yes, I do think it is a spiritual thing.
Yes, very much so. It is. You can feel it, like when somebody can actually sing and it like sends chills through your body. That's the one thing. Another thing is when everyone around you is joined in and participating in the experience, and now everybody's a choir. You're just like a part of a big choir. That also can send chills up your body because you're like, oh my God, like we're all united in one band, one sound type of thing. Like, it's amazing. So yes, music is very spiritual.
I would. I can understand how some people don't consider music a spiritual thing. I definitely do. Talking to my friends, I would say Spadis and Richy specifically. There's nothing like the feeling music gives me because I get these goosebumps. I get a rush of energy that the blood just swells up in my head, no matter if it's a positive or a negative feeling that I'm going through that day. And music helps me really get through.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Music is a universal language. Michael Jackson can go anywhere in the world and everybody knows his song and everybody feels the same way about the song. That to me was mind-blowing growing up. I go somewhere and I play Michael Jackson and I never met this person in my life. The person don't speak the same language as I am, but we emotionally are there feeling the same feels. It's a language. It's something that we both can articulate a feeling towards. And there's so much spirituality in that because there has to be something greater that's connecting us than just the actual language itself.
Yes, because it can brighten your day, it can change your mood. I hate bringing this stuff back up again, but like when I was in the hospital, I would sit there listening to music and brighten my day up because that's all I had. You know, I can only watch Food Network for so long. I made a mix while I was in the hospital that I needed it. You know what I mean? So it's very spiritual.
Oh my God.
You know, until I got older, I didn't realize that was toxic. Like in college, I was like, yeah, he's saying what I need to say. And I didn't realize it was toxic, probably because I was a little toxic in college. So, but now I would just say, I definitely love the yearning. Yeah, I need you to be chalant me for sure.
A toxic situationship. This beautiful thing.
I have to be honest.
I don't like toxicity. Nah, I'm cool on the toxic. I'm a romantic person all day, every day. Now I can be petty, but that ain't toxic. So romance for me.
Yearning romance is something that keeps pulling you back. I like stuff that's like long brewing. So yeah, yearning romance, love that. No, nothing toxic over here.
I am a yearning lover boy, rom-com addict, R&B playlist, sit in my car and cry.
If I had to choose between a yearning romance and a toxic situationship, I will always choose the toxic situationship. There is no better passion than that toxic passion. The best is sex. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Like, it's not good for you, but it can be good for you. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's the one that I would like. And that's the one God wants me to have. The yearning romance for $100. Because no, maybe both. Maybe blend them together. And that's like the perfect combination for me. Yearning, but like also toxic and yeah, just put them together. Swirl. Let's make a swirl, please.